Eddie Hearn has now conceded that a 50-50 deal is now possible for Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder or Tyson Fury in an undisputed fight. And of course, a lot of the Wilder fanboys are jumping on this and saying, well, he should have offered him 50-50 in the beginning. But of course, that's absurd because when Deontay Wilder received the first offer from Team AJ, Wilder had just made about $2.2 million fighting Luis Ortiz, whereas AJ had just made $25 million fighting Alexander Povetkin. So if you've just made $25 million and your rival has just made $2 million, you're not going to offer him 50-50, are you? That's insanity. That's not good business at all. But things have changed since then. Deontay Wilder has fought Tyson Fury. Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury have both kept AJ's name in their mouths, which has helped to raise their profiles. DAZN came out with a fantastic offer for Deontay Wilder to fight AJ, and that really forced Al Heyman's hand. Because in order to get him, as in Wilder, to turn down the DAZN offer, he had to offer Wilder similar money. Or good enough money that Wilder could turn the extra money DAZN were offering him down. So, in the intervening period, Deontay Wilder's purses have gone from like $2 million in the first Ortiz fight to apparently $20 million in the Ortiz rematch. So, at this point in time, because Deontay Wilder's getting paid way more than he was when the first offers came in from AJ, then yeah, they're probably going to have to consider 50-50, of course. Same thing with Tyson Fury, because when Tyson Fury was offered 60-40 before to face AJ in, I believe he was offered 60-40 in 2018, Fury wasn't making the kind of money then that he's making now. This was before Fury had signed the ESPN deal. So things change in boxing. And of course, AJ lost. So AJ's stock drops a little bit. So now, I mean, look, Wilder and Fury are still not generating the pay-per-view revenue that AJ's generating. But the market value of AJ and Wilder and Fury has definitely got closer. The gap has definitely got smaller. So with that being said, 50-50 is now a realistic demand, I guess you would say, from Wilder or Fury. At the time, they were being offered the equivalent of 60-40. And I think that also goes for the DAZN deal. That's what Eddie Hearn is insinuating anyway, that DAZN deal was the equivalent of 60-40 in AJ's favor. But yeah, it is what it is. 50-50. A deal is now possible. Ultimately, it would still be down to AJ. That's what Eddie Hearn says. But he thinks 50-50 would be possible. Will AJ think it's also reasonable? We'll see. We're not going to see an undisputed fight anyway until 2021 at the earliest, most likely, because Wilder and Fury may well fight twice in 2020. So that's them wrapped up for the whole year. And look, AJ has to keep hold of his belts. He might not be able to. He might get stripped of a belt. He might lose to somebody else again. So we're all talking about stuff which is way off in the distant future at this point. But if he does somehow come through 2020 with his belts, particularly if he has the three major belts, the IBF, the WBA, and the WBO, if he comes through 2020 with those intact, then maybe we'll look at 50-50 for the WBC champion, whoever it happens to be, in 2021. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Does this fill you with hope? Or do you still think that this is an irrelevance at this stage? Let me know, people. It's happening. I'm out.